date's going to change. Yeah.
You did that. I know. You moved the chair on me.
We confirmed on Thursday that there was a meeting here.
But I don't wear the same heels you do.
This is,
Oh, darn it.
even though we're going to approve this
guess
tonight,
they
this part's
have
already,
100 writers, which they
It's already
usually
done.
do sometimes.
it's going to change.
They're not asked.
They moved their date though.
I would say if they
So-
have, told them that question. They started in that
Their date. But yeah, it's going to change. I
They started
talked
in
about
this year,
it.
probably almost 20%. Well, I'm fine with
I don't. 6:30, call the meeting to order. First item on the agenda is roll call.
Mordini.
Here.
Sargent.
Here.
Anderson.
Here,
Lane.
Here.
Dvorak.
Next item on the agenda is approval of the agenda. No additions or corrections as I've been told.
make a motion to approve the agenda as presented. Second.
Roll call.
Lane.
Yes.
Dvorak.
Yes.
Mordini.
Yes.
Sargent.
Yes.
Anderson.
Yes.
Motion carries. Item 4 is public comments. Is there anyone in the audience who wishes to speak to the council at this time? Hearing none or seeing none, moving on to item 5. Item 5 is consent agenda.
One quick question on number 7. I just want to verify that that treatment has been run past the tree board and is both legal and effective to treat those trees. Is that
That's
true?
Yep.
That's what I thought. Just wanted to verify.
Ken himself.
Yeah.
I would think that the tree board probably reached out and got this. Well,
That's approved for municipal groups to do that.
Not using the ground soak method, if that's what you're asking.
That's what I'm getting at.
Take a motion to approve. Second. Roll call.
Dvorak.
Yes.
Mordini.
Yes.
Sargent.
Yes.
Anderson.
yes.
Lane.
Yes.
Motion carries. Item 6, new business. Under new business, action item number 1. Consider motion to approve third reading of ordinance number 2016-100. Move. Second. Roll call.
Dvorak.
Yes.
Mordini.
Yes.
Sargent.
Yes.
Anderson.
Yes.
Lane.
Yes.
Motion carries. Item 2, consider motion to approve the third reading of ordinance number 2016-200. Motion. So move.
Second.
Roll call.
Sargent.
Yes.
Anderson.
Yes.
Lane.
Yes.
Dvorak. Mordini.
Motion carries.
I have a question before we
Sure.
go any further. Since this is the third reading, we've been going through it, has anybody heard anything? Has anybody contacted or?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good, thank you. On any of these items,
Yes, sir.
I'll ask again.
Item 3, consider motion to approve the third reading of ordinance number 2016-300. Your motion?
So, second,
Roll call.
Anderson.
yes.
Lane.
Yes.
Dvorak.
Yes.
Mordini.
Yes.
Sargent.
Yes.
Motion carries. Item 4, consider motion to approve the third reading of ordinance number 2016-400. Your motion?
So moved. Second.
Roll call.
Lane.
Yes.
Dvorak.
Yes.
Mordini.
Yes.
Sargent.
Yes.
Anderson.
Yes.
Motion carries. Now that those have all passed, I want to again thank staff for their work on getting all these up to date. I know it's been a long time coming, so appreciate everybody's help on that. Number 5, consider motion to approve the third reading of ordinance number 2016-500. Take a motion.
So,
Second. Roll call.
Dvorak.
Yes.
Mordini.
yes.
Sargent.
Yes.
Anderson.
Yes.
Lane.
No.
Item carries. Next item on the agenda is item 6. motion to approve third reading of ordinance number 2016-600. Take a motion.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call.
Sarchet,
Yes.
Anderson,
Yes.
Lane,
No.
Dvorak,
Yes.
Mordini.
Yes. Motion carries. Item 7, consider motion to approve third reading of ordinance number 2016-700. Take a motion.
So moved. Second.
Roll call.
Sarchet,
Yes.
Anderson,
Yes.
Lane,
No.
Dvorak,
Yes.
Mordini.
Yes.
Motion carries. Item 8, consider motion to approve third reading of ordinance number 2016-800. Take a motion.
So moved.
Second.
Take one. Roll call.
Anderson,
Yes.
Lane,
No.
Dvorak,
Yes.
Mordini,
Yes.
Sarchet.
Item 8. Item 9, consider motion to approve third reading of ordinance number 2016-900. Take a motion.
So moved. Second.
Roll call.
Sarchet,
Yes.
Anderson,
Yes.
Lane,
No.
Dvorak,
Yes.
Mordini.
Motion carries. Item 10, consider motion to approve the third reading of ordinance number 2016-1000. A motion.
So. Second.
Roll call.
Anderson,
Yes.
Lane,
No.
Dvorak,
Yes.
Mordini, Sarchet.
Yes.
Motion carries. Now that all those have passed, there has been notices that have gone out to all the boards and commissions. We'll let them pending change. So appreciate everybody's help on that.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Speak of that as it was in the past tense.
That this was that these readings were being held in case they wanted to come and speak any sort of concern against it. And clearly, there was none. So,
Misheard that, probably.
item 7, mayor's report. Under mayor's report, just a quick update that we're knee deep in the budget process. Finance committee has met and is, I think we're on about hour 8 at this point of the last 2+ weeks. So thank you to those guys for their commitment on that. And we'll be bringing forth at the next council meeting a workshop at 5 o'clock at the next meeting to discuss the budget and ready to get it approved. And then secondly, I had a meeting, just an interesting meeting, just to note that I had a meeting, actually Councilman Sargent came along and John Calhoun did. We met with the American Legion, a couple of their members down there. They're just looking for ways to get more involved in the community, and some of it centered around Four Seasons Festival and some other things. But it was interesting to hear what they have going on, and they're going to try and find ways to get a little bit more involved in the community. It was good. It was one of those things. They reached out to me sometime around Christmas. Good meeting.
And their Friday fish fries are starting.
That's right. Friday fish fries are start. That's all I have. Councilman Sargent.
A couple things. The first one I should have asked approval from Dan. Is it okay to recognize the people who were recognized at the extravaganza? So I just wanted to, the fire department had our annual pinning ceremony and get together, and there were a few people that were recognized in that event, and I just thought it was good to relay that a little bit more broadly. Dave Bush, and these, most all of these were elected within the fire department. Dave Bush was the medic of the year. Stop me if I get any of these wrong. Tom Hogan was the firefighter of the year. Mike Bernard was officer of the year. Tyler Rommel was the most active. He went on 190 of the 690 calls. And probably most notably, Deb Wilkinson had her 30th year anniversary this year. So it's extremely commendable. Anything that I missed? Did I steal your thunder when it's your turn? Second thing, there's been a couple questions related to city staff, and I got a couple questions, and so just to restate on the record, with the home serve flyer that went out, nobody from the city is benefiting in any way, shape, or form by this added water line service. Again, no one from the city or the city is benefiting. It's an added service. If you have any questions, ask anybody who lives in the Pine Ridge development. But I know there are other people who are not as familiar with that, and so had some questions. And I think it was a very prudent thing, and I'm very proud of all the work that led into that. But apparently some people saw the notification as something other than that. But to bring that up and state that on the record again. And then the last thing, something that I'm excited about, Gary and I met with Ken Thornton a while back, and I think he's waiting for some feedback from me, but we're going to be expanding the citizen liaison role that Ken is in to lead a neighborhood group based around, I think, 5 neighborhoods around town, just for another avenue for people to, 1, get involved, and 2, stay in touch, and for us to get feedback through another avenue. So I think we'll get that. I mentioned that before, I think. Maybe heard about it, but if anybody is interested in something like that, we're still working out a lot of the details, but again, anybody who's interested or curious, please let me know. Go ahead.
Mr. Anderson?
I'd like to bring something up, but Chief, I want to know if you were planning on talking about this. Officer Lamfers. And that
Yes, I wasn't tonight. I don't.
Okay, well, for those who don't know, he was off duty going home. There was a rollover out on 118th, and there was a car upside down in the ditch in the water, and Officer Lamfers went in and got the young girl involved. Now, I don't know if she was underwater or where it was, but, and I haven't talked to him, but Charlie Husak's the one that pulled the car out, so that's how I knew about it. I just think this is something Ron should be recognized for again.
I'll get some information. I just talked to him half an hour ago and he didn't say
Well,
anything about it. So
knowing Ron, he wouldn't bring it up on his
he
own, but
didn't. No, I'll look into it.
yeah.
Charlie running a tow service.
Pardon?
Is Charlie running a tow service now?
Well, it happened right in front of his house, so,
Okay.
yeah, but yes, he is.
Okay.
And, I want to tag on what, Councilman Sargent said about whatever the water serve is. I've heard some people in the original part of town, and no one is offended by it. I've talked to a couple people that are partaking in it, and they're stating, well, my sewer's been in for almost 50 years now, and I think I better get that coverage. Well, I have not heard anything negative. That's all.
Perfect. Mr. Lean?
All I have is I would reiterate that about home serve. I've not heard anything bad. Nobody's contacted me being upset about it. I know all the people I talked to before, they couldn't wait for it to get here soon enough. They were holding their breath, especially, as you say, in that Pine Ridge area. The other thing that doesn't really have anything to do with the city, but just wanted, now that we're streaming live, I thought I'd just say that I actually do have the price of a haircut, and I don't know if anybody's got a pool going or anything, but I have lost, on a more serious side, I've lost several very good friends and relatives to cancer, and I've chosen to honor them by growing my hair out and donate. So that's why I'm looking the way I am. You'll probably even see it in a ponytail before too long. That's all.
Councilman Dvorak?
Nothing additional. I have to say that there's probably no coincidence that Officer Lamfers has done this 2 or 3 different times. So, I mean, as far I know of at least 2 other times that he's, has kind of been there, and so that's commendable. Please let him know.
Well, the letter of commendation is in order. Would the council like to present that to him?
Sure.
Yeah.
I have no problem with that.
Okay. Take care of it.
Thank you.
He might, even knowing,
Yeah, no doubt.
he might not want it. I don't.
Mr. Mordini? I am not. Council discussion, anything else? City Administrator?
Just a quick statement on Edgewater Drive. You will recall when Lakeside Fellowship Church had their first their first site plan completed. They, in the resolution that approved that, council ordered the work on Edgewater to be done. This includes utilities as well as paving of Edgewater where it ends now, all the way over to Park Boulevard. there was some concern on staff's part that we may end up going into a special assessment project. We did meet with one of the parties that are responsible for that road last week, and they are planning to put that in as well as opening up a subdivision. And that will most likely be coming this year. So just thought I would put that out there, and it looks like Edgewater Drive will be a project later this summer, early fall.
Anything else?
So I answer.
Attorney's report.
Nothing, Your Honor.
Engineer's not here tonight. Public Works not here tonight. Technology, congratulations to Jake. He's probably a new dad by now. Thank you. Finance report.
Nothing.
Fire department. Police department.
You should have in your packets the January statistical report. If there's any questions about that, I'll address them, but if not, I have no.
Library report.
Same, unless you have any questions about the memo that was packet about friends of the library selling.
Where are you going to put the sign in?
Well, we know there's a problem, so we're just going to get the money first.
Okay. Duly noted. All right.
Money first, find the location.
Gotcha. All right. Wow. Punch you down. I like that. Citizen liaison report.
Nothing to report.
Take a motion on 12, Mr. Anderson.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
You weren't going to say that. So.
We're,
It's a little embarrassing. My office does something nice.
I didn't know either. I didn't know either.
maybe.
We were